If I'm so awful, just let it play out, okay? You don't have to get 100 people together to go lie and manipulate people if I'm so awful. You know, you wouldn't have to do that. You wouldn't have to go pay $90 and $200 to get people to listen to you. I promise.
Yeah, that's what I said. It was $200 to buy his loyalty.
Right, and then Ginseng was in there through over $90 when I gave him $90 to get him into the rankings the other night while I'm homeless, and he was lying to me about everything, and then he's going to go and spend $90 to get somebody to try to turn on me, and it didn't work, so then he sends Indian over there, and even that didn't work. I mean, it had to be me standing up for myself, yeah. Right, well, that's the thing, it wasn't loyalty, because that guy is not loyal. He's letting all these women up in his box so he can continue to get views and gifts, and he knows what he's doing. I went in there and said, this is wrong.
Yeah, I was just in there. I went back to Free Voices, and at the end there, he was like, just stay for 2 minutes, and he put on that song, and I just got pissed off and left. I wrote on there, oh, $200 is all it takes to buy his loyalty.
Yeah, that's what it was, because I had asked him specifically, do not go live with Indian. He is my stalker. He finds out where I live. He's bothering me. He's scaring me. Please just don't go live with him. He's the only person. I even said he could go live with Ginseng. I just said, don't go live with Indian. And yeah, after he threw him $200, he not only went live with him, but let all his people up in the box to trash me. And I don't know who any of them are. I don't know any of those psychotic women over there obsessing over me. It's so weird.
I recognized a couple of them, but it's from recognizing them from bashing.
Yeah.
Not from being over here.
Right. They're not my friends that actually know me. They're trying to get clout and views off of trashing my name because they think it's the popular thing to do. And some of them have daughters. And can you imagine somebody treating their daughter if she had a disability like they're doing me? Like, it's disgusting. I do have a diagnosed disability. And these psychotic women hear some kind of rumor and go flying off the handle, making it whatever they want to be. And they're outright lying to people. They're outright lying to get a woman with a disability bullied. It's hate. It's harassment. It's a hate crime at this point.
It is. It really is. I don't know why they.
It's emotional and mental abuse to the max to go to every person that I have as a friend, trying to like work my way out of homelessness, work my ass off as a creator, and try to make sure that I can't function to keep a roof over my head for me and my dog. Like, it's disgusting. I'm not scamming anyone. I'm telling everybody the outright truth every damn day, and they're profiting off of me. They are profiting off of me, and then calling me names. It doesn't matter. And I'm not calling them names. I'm sitting here telling the truth and wanting to move on. I don't even want to talk about them, and they want. See, proof and proof. You have 32 followers. I've never met you in my life. Tell me what place I was offered, because I've never met you in my life. I'm not going to take a place from some psychotic stranger that is not any part of my life. That doesn't even make any sense. You've never offered me a place. You're coming in here and saying that in my life, and that's absolutely untrue. Absolutely untrue.
I'll take care of the people in the chat. Yeah, now I was over there, and they were attacking me, saying that because I fall asleep in my lives that I do drugs.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm
when you're on
diabetic.
at 3 in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm diabetic, and when my sugar's out of whack, which is quite often, I pass out. Nothing to do with drugs. No, I don't even.
They don't tell the truth. They tell what sells. They tell what gets them the most views. Whatever gets them attention or money, that's what they're going to say.
Yeah, I don't even drink. Just saying.
Yeah, they're just.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same with you.
I know they just make that. Yeah, I could pass a drug test right now. Somebody could come and drug test me right now. I would submit to one, and like it's insane what they say about me when I am doing the right things.
I know you're trying. I mean, you are, but you're trying to pull yourself up by the bootstraps. And
it's hard when you've got this many people after you and taking every friend you have, mentally abusing you all day while you're struggling with homelessness, while you have a disability, during burnout. And they spend all day trying to turn everyone against you. Yeah, I mean, it's overwhelming. It's very overloading. But I get back up every damn time, and here I am still kicking.
Still kicking. Yeah, I'm shaking right now.
They can't stand it. Yeah, it was ridiculous. I know, seeing Ginseng over there was bad enough. I'm just like, really? Y'all are so obsessed. Like, to put me through this, and instead of just like admitting the truth, you want to continue to spin this false narrative. You know all the lies he told and everything he misled, and then here he is over in Free Voices Live trying to get me where I'm not happy, where I don't have anybody to go live with. But I'm a great creator. I'll have more people tomorrow. I had somebody right after him. I mean, I had a kind person right after him that I can trust that would have blocked that fool. So.
He followed me, Free Voice, when he saw me come in. She creates art. Let me see you sit around and have the patience to do that. It takes time and effort. That's what she's selling.
I mean, and I started on here as someone who did artist support and autism support 3 years ago. I never once asked for a penny for my tutoring or anything like that. I was literally on here just dedicating my life in service to others. I felt like my name is Tabitha, and the prophecy on Tabitha is when she died, she came back to sew clothes for children. And my papa named me Tabitha on a Sunday morning. I was actually supposed to be born a boy. My name was going to be Blake. And so when he was preaching about Tabitha or Dorcas in the Bible that morning, he came and he gave me my name, and the prophecy on my life was Tabitha. And so when I went from grad school to homelessness right after my autism diagnosis and I was in burnout, I wanted to give up. I wanted to give up. I tried to take my life 3 years ago in the desert, and God spoke to me and he said, if you'll keep going, you'll get out of homelessness and you'll help end homelessness for our whole generation. And I listened, and I know I might sound crazy, but I didn't give up. And I kept going. I didn't know what I was doing. I was still a failure who had gone from grad school to homelessness and lived out of her car. She didn't know what she was doing. But I listened to that voice of God, and he's taken me through every abusive situation. He's lifted me up on the wings of eagles. He's kept me safe, and he's kept me going, and he's kept those promises. And I might not be doing it all right, but I'm listening to him, and I'm listening to what he wants from me. And he's exposed expose a lot of abusive situations with Sarah and her husband, with Ashley, with Ginseng. He's exposing these people that are wolves in sheep's clothing, and he's using me to do that. I'm a cycle breaker, and I'm standing up for what's right instead of what's popular. And so that's getting me a lot of heat on my back. But I'm doing these things, and I'm breaking the cycle, and I'm back in my kid's life, and God is helping use this situation to help get me out of homelessness, and hopefully will eventually give me ideas to help others. And so I'm not going to quit, no matter what these people do or say about me or how they isolate me. But dealing with mental abuse every day for 10 months now, because I didn't want to be mentally abused in my living space, it's very overwhelming. Nobody should have to do that. Like, nobody should have to get bullied by thousands of people because they didn't want to be abused in their home.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense how horribly bad this has snowballed.
Right.
I mean, it's just a bunch of
because they weren't able to prove the truth. They couldn't prove that what they were saying is truth. So they're then having to pay people off to turn on me, to isolate me, to mentally abuse me, to leave me destitute, to show my location, because they can't prove that anything that they've made up in their cuckoo heads is really true. So they're having to go to extreme lengths to get any kind of progress made or to stop me, because I'm God's chosen and I'm going to keep going.
Yeah. Keep on fighting. Yeah, you shouldn't have to be fighting. I know I said keep fighting, but you shouldn't have to.
Right, I shouldn't have to fight. But like the fact that I'm having to fight all day, every day, because they want to spin this false narrative and keep their crap going instead of just leaving me alone, letting me do my thing. They don't even have to be involved in it. You don't have to. That's the thing. Indian came and threw me roses today. If he thinks I'm such a scammer, why is he giving me his money? Why is he giving me his money? I told him save it. Don't even give it to me. I don't want it. But why is he in my room? Like, you know,
He's just trying to intimidate you.
But it's not working because he's a small little man. He just got arrested for really bad stuff when I'm doing nothing wrong. I don't even have a parking ticket. He just got arrested for peddling very, very dangerous things to children. And then he's going to say awareness to me? Like, excuse me, sir, you're the one we need awareness for. You do that kind of stuff and then stalk an autistic woman room to room. And I'm the problem? No, we need awareness on him, not me.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty scary what he got arrested for.
Yeah, and he got arrested red-handed for it. And I have never been arrested for nothing like that. Never.
The Outlaw Crew. And I'm like, why are they all worshiping this drug-dealing idiot?
Right, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like, because of the attention they get off of him and the attention that they get off of me. They're now obsessed with my energy, and if they don't talk about me, they're nobodies. If they don't go room to room and bash me, then they have nothing. They have no light in their life. They have nobody to watch them or pay attention to them. But when I went in there and I didn't know who one of those people were that were obsessing over me, it was so weird. It was like, oh my gosh, who are these psychos? Like, they are talking about me like we're best friends, and I have no idea who any of them are. None of them.
It's sad. It is sad.
So it's awkward. It's like awkward. It's like you go on a date with a person you don't know, and you're sitting there like looking at them. That's what it's like watching these people talk about me like they know me, because they've listened to others gossip about me, and they don't know me, but they're willing to bash me in order to get 5 minutes of attention on TikTok.
Right.
Like, why? I'm not really aware of who you are, Carter. I feel like I don't know that you've even been in here before, and I'm not really sure who you are. I'm not really going to be pulling up new people right now because I don't know who's on the side that's doing the bullying and who's not.
Yeah.
Do you recognize him from our room? Have you seen him in here before?
No, I don't know who he is. I think he's 12.
Yeah, so I'm going to be careful with that.
Yeah. We don't need any kids in here anyway. Let me. Oh.
Yeah, the only one allowed in my life is my son.
Yeah. Yep. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're going through this. Again. Well,
but that's okay, because let me tell you one thing. They did not ruin my day. They hurt me. That hurts to lose a friend that you have fun with every day. But if a friend can be bought off like that, they're not a friend. So
my favorite
I'm really glad that I found out that Free Voice would just turn on me to that level and like do that, because he definitely knew what he was doing. Just have 7 people bashing me. There was no doubt in his mind. That's not a friend. That's an opportunist. Nobody knew who he was till I started going. They even said that. They said that we didn't even know who you were. And at least now we know who you are. But they won't even be in there supporting him after 3 days, you know?
Yeah. My favorite saying is, if you give somebody $20 and never see them again, it was probably worth the money.
Exactly.
So, yeah. He said he still wants to battle you.
Well, that's too bad. I bet he does. I bet he wants attention and money off of me. Fierce Blondie, I would absolutely love that. If you want to do some battles, I would love to set up battles with some of my long-term friends in here.
Yeah.
So just know what you're getting into, Fierce Blondie. I can send Amy Lou over to help with you, but you know how bad it's going to get.
Yeah.
For literally anyone, especially if you love me for a long time, they're going to hit really hard.
Yeah, they can hit me all they want. I think it's funny that they think they can get to me.
Can you get D.S. Hizzy out, please?
Yeah.
I'm having trouble on this phone. D.S. Hizzy, you need help. Stay out of my life if you have a problem with me. I won't come in your life and ever put you down, so don't do that in my life. Thank you. Katie, thank you so much. You're going to get an entry into the Diamond Art for your subscription. I'm going to give you 2 because this is your 2nd month. Congratulations, Katie. She just became a tabs for the 2nd month in a row. So she's going to get 2 entries into the Diamond Art. That's what I'm going to start doing. If y'all are like long-term subscribers and you have, it'll tell me, like if you subscribe 2 months in a row, 4 months in a row, 6 months in a row, and whatever you do, and Amy Lou's about to get 9 entries. Whatever month it is, you're going to get that many entries into the Diamond Art. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Just want to make you smile.